Today we are going to be solving the find the difference problem in LeetCode 389. So the problem description is we are given two strings, S and T, where string T is generated by randomly shuffling string S and then adding one more letter at a random position. And we're supposed to find and return the letter that was added to T. So an example they give is if the string S is A, B, C, D, then the string T could be any combination of A, B, C, D, and then they're going to add a random letter, which in this case was E, and what we have to do is find out which random letter was added and then return it. So the key to solving this is recognizing that every character has an associated Unicode value. So for example, if we were to cast the character A to an integer and then return it, we'd get 97. Whereas if we did that for B, we get 98. So it just increments by 1 for each letter, all the way up to 122 for Z. And so if we were to get a string ABC and then sum up each character, it would be equal no matter what order the characters were in. So ABC is equal to C plus B plus A. And that's going to be equal to 294. So let's work through an example here where, say we're given a string ABC, and then a letter is randomly added. So summing up ABC, we get 294. And then if the letter randomly added is D, if we sum that up, then we get 394. And so the sum increased by 100 when D was added, since 100 is the Unicode value of D. And the order does not matter. D plus C plus B plus A is the exact same thing as A plus B plus C plus D, and it's all equal to 394. And so if we take 394 minus 294, which was the sum for just A plus B plus C, we get 100, because adding D added 100, so the Unicode value must be equal to the difference in the sum. And so if we just cast that Unicode value, that difference, to a character, we're going to get D back, and that's what we can return. So the steps for implementing this would be: step 1, sum the characters in both strings. Step 2, find the difference in the sum. And step 3, cast the difference to a character and then return that character. And so given a method with two parameters, the original string S and then the string T with the random letter added, first, cast these both to a character array so we can loop through these and sum up the characters. And then using two sum values and two for loops, just going to go through each of those character arrays and get the sums. And then last step, just have to find the difference in those sums. So sum T minus sum S, cast that to a character, and that's going to return the random character that was added. So let's go ahead and run this solution and see what we get. So as you can see, we get a very efficient solution with a runtime of only 1 millisecond.